Okay, let's look at how we can make our unicorn jump up into the air. Uh, the simplest way to make anything go up is to change the Y value. And the fastest way of doing that is to use a new event. In this case, we're going to use, I don't mind if you use space or you use the up arrow. It's totally up to you. I prefer the space, but you can use the up arrow. And we're making a new event. And I'm going to go when space key is pressed. Very simple now. I can go back to my data. I can set. I'm going to bring in my Y again. Off to operators and say set Y is equal to Y plus, and in this case I'm going to change it to, let's try about 10. Drop that in. Place that inside our space. If I test that and I press the spacebar, up our unicorn goes. Press the spacebar again. There's a little jump, just a tiny jump. Now, if I want to make it larger, I simply change that event from 10 to say, let's change that to 60. Stop and start. And now, press the space. Now, what we're not actually doing here is a very realistic jump. It's more like a teleportation. The other issue with this is when you're in the space, you can keep pressing it. Up it goes. If you keep these jumps very small, you effectively have the programming code of Flappy Birds, where the Flappy Bird is permanently falling, and by pressing the spacebar it hops up a little bit. That's Flappy Birds for you. So it works, it's very, very crude, but this is the absolute minimum we need for a jump to work. So what I want you to do is, in your unicorn, use an event and do set Y to, remember you'll need to get the plus from the operator, the orange Y from the data, yeah, and then choose an appropriate size that you think. I think it's a bit too much. I think about 40 for this method to use. This is a very simple one. Okay, and that's the basic one you need. Off you go and do it, and then please save your work afterwards.